On this week's episode, we're not going to let you know anything that's on the show because Scott has to go to the bathroom. So we're going to let him run out of here and go to the bathroom. If you want to know what's on the show, you're going to have to subscribe, like, share with other people. Share.
And then, of course, watch the show.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. It's your time to unwind and leave your worries behind. This is a show being hosted by a robot. I'm the robot and a human.
I'm the human. And this is the tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, a podcast, and a live Twitch stream.
Well, before we get to that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today.
Yep.
And today we've got a couple specials. We've got a Twitch special.
I like specials.
So only people watching us live on Twitch will get this information in time to use it. And we're going to talk politics.
Uh-oh. I thought we weren't doing that anymore.
No, we have to on this one. Because I love it when stories like this happen.
So what you're telling me is, since you went into a sand-filled jacuzzi, your brain turned to politics.
Sure.
Okay.
It's the movie Dune.
Okay.
Right.
I don't believe you, although Dune Part 2 is out already, too, which is surprising.
Yeah. Well, Dune Part 2 of the remake of Dune.
Yeah, well, yes. So, basically, is that supposed to be a Zen garden?
It is, but that little ball is what draws the designs.
Yes.
That little ball rolls around and draws the designs in there automatically. You set the design and it draws them. Isn't that cool?
Does it use a magnet on the bottom, or is the ball mobile?
No, it uses magic. And
yes,
think,
it's magic, Steve.
And the ball telekinetically moves.
All right, ball, I want you to do this.
Yep.
Okay. I like it.
Think? What do you think? How the ball gets moved around from the underside of a membrane?
Well, there's probably room under the membrane.
Right.
Okay.
But there's a membrane that holds the sand and the ball sits on top of that. So how do you think the ball moves around?
Well, in that case, there is like a gyro inside of it that is operated like a remote control computer.
Inside the ball. Yep.
Yes.
That's exactly how it works. Radio controlled ball like the golf balls. How'd you know?
But is it only makes sense to me. The only other thing it could possibly be is computer operated, where you come up with a design like what do they call that? Welding, not CNC, like CNC stuff, where you program the computer to cut things in a certain pattern. So I'm assuming it's a similar process. Or is there a guy actually doing this?
Yeah, there's a robot arm grabbing the ball and moving it.
Oh, okay. Underneath or on top?
It's a magnet.
It's a magnet, right?
Yeah.
But it could be done. Well, yeah, it would have to be done from underneath. Yeah.
Well, the way I described it, had you had listened to me, that there was a membrane and sand and the ball on top, and it was operated from the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah. From under the membrane.
See, I was right, but then you change things. You shouldn't change things.
You don't listen
It
to me.
It confuses me.
Now, that's not hard to do.
That's right.
You told me I was going to drive you crazy. I had the car out in like 5 seconds.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Short-ass drive.
Yep. Off a long pier.
Kind of like that. That is crazy right there. Absolutely bipolar crazy.
Pretty old dog, huh?
Old dog.
14? 13?
I am not sure. I want to say...
Nobody's sure on a rescue dog, but...
Right. So...
We have estimates.
Yeah.
How long has he had him?
At least a year.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah.
Oh, he's new to the family.
Pretty much.
You should train him. And when he comes back, he'll be all freaked out. His dog's trained.
Well, here's what we're joke that we're going to pull on him when he comes to pick him up. Jim does not have a television in his house. Okay? He has no use for television. He has other things he wants to do with his life, not TV.
Uh-huh.
So when he gets here, I got pictures of Gus watching TV. I'm going to say, we can't get him to stop watching TV. He's like, oh my God, it's TV. You got to get him a TV.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it should be funny. Steve says Susie's I already told her what I'm going to do. And she started laughing. It's hard to get her to laugh.
Oh, if you got her laughing, then you have permission.
That's right. As a matter of fact, when Jim called today, she asked, why didn't you do it now? I said, no, it'll be much more fun than live.
Yeah.
So when he called today and I answered the phone because Gus was on her lap and there's no caller ID on the phone in the great room. So I had to pick it up in the downstairs where the TV is. And
why is there no caller ID?
You've been to the house a couple times. It's a big rambling house. Nothing is easy. So the 3 phones that go to the base that I have one up here in the office, one in the kitchen, and 4 phones. One upstairs in a bedroom, and then one's down by what's called the pull TV room.
Okay.
She was in the great room, so that's an extra room that we don't go in very often. And instead of buying another, $180 phone to connect to the existing system, I used the old touch-tone wall phone, plugged it in the great room because we almost never need it, but it'll ring there, right? So, but Gus was on her lap, so she couldn't get up. She yelled at me to get the phone. I got the phone, and it was Jim. So as soon as I answered the phone, I said, I'm glad you called. I put him on eBay, and I sold him. And she goes, how much you get? I said, $38.14. He says, oh, crap. I didn't know he was worth that much. So he's got a good sense of humor.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he knew Susie wouldn't let me sell him. But we couldn't tell him about this because he found out and bit Susie on the face. Got her in the nose and up here.
Okay.
No.
That's not good.
Nope. So the problem is his teeth. I've had stupid fast.
Yeah,
and but his teeth are like fucking razors. It's like, I almost never get bit by dogs or any animal for that matter because I'm an animal person and they can sense that you're not.
You don't interact with animals that often, but okay.
Well, I do with the possums and the raccoons and the cats all around here. Yes.
And the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around.
And all the dogs in the neighborhood come over here too. It's funnier than shit. I get a phone call. Hey, is Sammy over there? I look outside. Yep, Sammy's over here.
There was a DJ named Scotto, and Scotto was his name. Oh. No, old McScotto had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm, he had a possum. E-I-E-I-O.
The possums don't do much. They just eat a lot of ticks and stuff. So,
but anywho's. Tick, tick there, here a tick, there a tick, there a tick, tick.
Yeah.
Old McScotty had a farm.
So I heard a rumor that things are getting so slow for you guys in the summertime that you were thinking about going out and getting a part-time hustle. Is that true?
Who are you talking to?
You.
You really don't listen to me, do you?
You're over 50.
How does that even close to our first subject? As a matter of fact, I think that's a subject that I removed from this show. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
You moved the screen.
Yeah.
That's next week's thing. No wonder you didn't get it.
So
how did that get moved up there?
But that's not even close to what we talked about. I talked about our first subject in the lead-in, and you didn't listen. I changed the subjects, and you don't pay attention. What should I do?
Win the lottery and let me retire so I have more free time. I keep trying to win the lottery. You know how it's stupid. $28. No, $32 is the biggest win I ever got.
That's better than I've done.
Yeah. I only spend $8 a week.
Okay. So what I talk about the exclusive in the beginning of the show for Twitch only, because they won't be able to use it in time by the time this comes up on.
Oh, now I see the whole Twitch audience exclusive thing. See, I wasn't on my screen before. That's where the screw up was.
Why not?
So apparently, Jimmy John's adds 3 new toasted sandwiches to the menu, and you can get one free, but it's March 4th.
Well, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, so, obviously the Twitch people, you get a chance to go out and get that because we let you know about it. But
I mean, we'll give you the promo code in a second. But dig this.
1001.
You ready for this?
Sure.
After a year and a half of testing, Jimmy John's expanding its menu on March 3rd with a trio of toasted sandwiches.
Okay.
The chain is giving away $1 million of the sandwiches on March 4th via its app and website. Beginning Monday, March 3rd, the additional options for a toasted sub version of any sandwich on the menu. You can also try one of the 3 new toasted sub sandwiches: the chicken bacon ranch, the roasted beef and cheddar, and the ultimate Italian.
Interesting.
But they've been testing these sandwiches at over 200 stores for the past year and a half to figure out which ones they're going to do.
I don't recall seeing anything being tested in my store.
So on Tuesday, you go to website or the app. I would start on Monday to see when they're going to put it up and get the coupon.
Okay.
You use the promo code Toasted Tuesday, TOASTEDTUESDAY, Toasted Tuesday.
Okay.
Toasted Tuesday.
Might
Now,
have to try that.
Any one of these sandwiches, or if you get any sandwich. I would think it would be any one of the 3.
Good question.
It's
I will let you know
per person while supplies last.
Well, considering that I usually am there at 11 o'clock, that should be before they run out.
Yep. Well, I would make sure that you get the coupon before. Do you have the app to get the Jimmy John's?
I have the Jimmy John's app. I do.
All right. Well, then go on it, order the sandwich, and put in Toasted Tuesday and see if you get it for free. I'm going to try and get one.
All right. Well, seeing that I have the phone in my hand and the app is on this phone, let's see what happens.
The Italian. I think I might get the ultimate Italian. Although the chicken bacon ranch looks good.
Jimmy John's. What does it say? It says I need an update. Aha.
Yeah, it's important you do it beforehand.
All right. It is updating. 5% of 10 megabytes.
No, we don't need to waste our time on that. You can do it later.
Yes,
but that's cool, right?
Later. It's cool.
See the cool things you can learn by watching our show?
I have. Did I tell you
share this show, people?
Yes, please. Did I tell you that I have not been going out to lunch for the past couple months?
Oh, you're saving a lot of money.
Well, that was part of it. But what I used to do, I used to go to chiropractor, go to lunch at Brody's Beef, go to the Piggly Wiggly and do my grocery shopping. And then if I need milk, I go to the Quick Trip and grab a gallon of milk. And then I come home, put everything away, and start my business day, right? I've been doing that for years. But Brody's closed on Tuesdays almost a year ago now.
Okay.
So I've been going to other places, but a lot of places, as weird as it sounds, have been closed on Tuesdays around here, especially off season. So
That's
with
weird.
the price of food lately, like stupid increases in everything, I would go to the chiropractor, go to the grocery store, go home, and eat stuff from the grocery store because it's a lot cheaper that way.
Sure.
Even though the grocery store is not cheap either.
No, but, well, think about it. Where do you think they get the food for the restaurants?
Well, most of it's not from the actual grocery store. But
all right, do you think it's much cheaper getting it wholesale and buying in bulk?
The word much does not apply. It is obviously cheaper, but it's not, the difference is probably 10%.
And then you got to pay for the building,
Yeah.
employees,
Oh, trust me, I get it.
insurance.
I can't. I realized that my income level is shrinking, so I made the decision over the weekend that I am raising my prices for the first time in 8 years.
Well, you
I have
have
no
to.
choice. I have to. Yeah, everything's too
Insurance
fucking
companies raise
expensive.
their prices.
Yeah. So it's just that the price structure I was at is so easy to work with. My drivers could do overtime in their head because it's easy numbers.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to change things.
I'll make it easier for them to do overtime.
Yeah.
You get make pricing to a point where they can do overtime again, easy in their head.
Yeah. So, but with how expensive it is to get buses fixed.
Yep.
I mean, the only thing that's amazing is fuel prices have been steady for the past couple of years. They dropped during the pandemic. They went sky high after the pandemic when everybody went back to work.
They're
But
still
then
high.
everything.
They got them to where they wanted them to be.
Yes, I anticipated fuel prices to be somewhere around 255 to 275 around here, and diesel prices a little over $3 a gallon, and that's where it's been at for the past year now.
Okay. So remember when it was under $1?
Yeah. Oh God, yes.
Okay. What did they do to get it up to over $1? They raised it to $3 and then reduced it by 50%. And everybody was very happy when it was around $2 a gallon.
Yep.
Right.
You betcha.
So then it was $2 a gallon. What'd they do?
Went up to $4.50 a gallon.
Right. And then reduced it by 50%. Guess where that puts it?
Yeah. Right in the middle of the twos again.
$3. Yeah.
Yep.
So they're not fooling anybody. They're not fooling me. They're fooling everybody.
They fool freaking everybody. They sure do. It's like everybody keeps doing this thing like, when so-and-so was the president, eggs were cheap. And now, look, they're stupid expensive. It has nothing to do with the president. It's the damn West Nile disease. Or bird flu, avian bird flu. Yeah.
West Nile disease.
Yeah, West Nile is the other thing. That's good. There's another... Yeah, there's another problem that we've been having. They had a West Nile disease case in Wisconsin last year.
That's okay. Harrison Ford's got the shingles. Yeah. You know what the shingles are?
Oh, it's basically chicken pox for adults.
Old people chicken pox, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he won't be at the Oscars.
No. Bummers, right?
Don't really care. You know who else won't be at the Oscars?
Me.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah, I know. That was kind of sad.
Kind of weird, huh? They're saying he was dead for 7 days, I think, is what they finally came up with. They checked his pacemaker.
Yeah.
How about that? You're that popular person. You made that much money that you can go off the grid for 7 days and nobody knows that you had passed away.
Exactly.
You have no family or friend checking in on you because they're like, yeah, whatever.
Well, his wife too. His wife was in her 60s, right?
Oh yeah, and the dog didn't check in on him either because the dog's dead. Yeah. Although two other ones are alive.
Right.
That was weird.
Yes. I mean, I am not one of these people that goes in for the conspiracy crap. So I will wait until the facts come out and they say, this is what happened.
We'll never get the facts.
Just facts, ma'am. You certainly can get him. He knew how to do it.
No, they'll hide the facts from us. We can't handle the facts.
You do realize that fax machines are obsolete. The only ones that use them are attorneys' offices and doctors' offices. That way they can communicate with each other. Yeah. And we can't.
That's stupid.
It is. Freaking obsolete. I actually had one of the people when I said, you do realize that you guys are using dinosaurs equipment. He says, oh, yeah, but it's so much more secure. I would get at least twice a week people's personal information faxed to me from banks, from medical doctors and stuff to my fax machine. It's like, you're not fucking secure, you moron. At least if you use email,
Yeah, it only gets hacked on the way there.
Just absolutely ridiculous.
Again.
Ooh, hey, guess what happened? My phone updated and it says they now have a new red velvet cookie sandwich.
So you're going to get that when you get your sandwich?
I don't know. I might. That looks really good.
The sandwich is free.
Red velvet cookie sandwich with cream cheese filling and sprinkles.
Yeah. Do you know what's
pretty
happening in
cool.
less than 2 weeks?
I know it happened 2 nights ago, but I was kind of bummed out because it's too cloudy, so I couldn't see it.
Oh, the 7-planet lineup.
I think it was only 5 this time.
It was all 7, just where you can see it, whether you can see them all or not.
Oh, that would make sense.
But no, we're gonna spring forward.
Oh yeah, that means
Or is
it'll
it
be
spring back?
light longer.
When you
again.
get scared, you spring back, right? Oh my God, you're like,
You
"Boom,"
are
you go,
so freaking weird.
spring back. Yeah, it's spring back. And when you trip and fall, you fall forward.
The red velvet cookie's not available at my location.
Oh no. Bummers. Took them a year and a half to get that menu and they can't get it at your location.
Man.
That was a bummer. But when is daylight savings time?
Saving. There's no S on the end of it. You know better.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
You
When is
said
daylight
it plurally.
savings time?
You just did it again.
No, I didn't.
It's on the recording. You'll hear it. You go, oh crap, I did.
When is daylight savings time? I didn't do it again. Daylight savings time is also referred to as daylight savings time, daylight time, or summertime. I've never heard it referred to as summertime, but okay.
It's always a Saturday going into Sunday.
Well, it's always Sunday because at midnight it becomes Sunday.
Oh,
so
yeah,
not,
right.
It's not midnight. It's like 2 a.m.
Right. But most people, if they don't have things like I have 2 clocks that I have to manually do, everything else is automatic here. But 2 of them
so do we even care about it anymore?
Not really.
I mean,
the only thing I like is it stays light longer because I'm a night person. So I don't care if the sun's up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It does me no good. However, at 9 o'clock at night, it's nice to still have light out because, like, if I was back in the day when I played softball, it was awesome.
Yeah. Well, it takes place the first Sunday in November and the second Sunday in March. At 2 a.m. local time.
Yeah.
So
you get to have 1 a.m. twice.
So the second Sunday in March is March 9th because this is the first Sunday in March.
Okay.
So if you take 2 and you add 7, 7 plus 2 is 9.
2 scoops of raisins in a package.
You like more free stuff?
Yes, I love free stuff.
Well, do you have Kroger? Are they called Kroger by you? Or are they called Ralph's? Or are they called Smith's? Or what are they called by you?
I believe there's some Kroger's in Chicago area, but we don't have one here.
Well, what do you have? What's the brand name?
Piggly Wiggly.
Is that Kroger?
It's not a Kroger. It's Piggly Wiggly.
Kroger brands. Well, Smith's is a Kroger, right? The Kroger family of companies. God, there's so many. Open up.
Open sesame.
Kroger is King Shoppers, Ralph's. Why is it so blurry? Come on, stop here.
I don't know.
Food for Less, Owens, Smith's, J Company. It's too blurry.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Kroger, Ralph's, Dillon, Smith's, King's Soopers, Soopers, Fry's, that's West Coast, QFC, City Market, Owens, JC, Payless, Baker's, Gerby's, Harris Teeter.
Wait. Is it Grebes?
Gerbes.
Okay, it's not. We have Grebes here. Grebes.
Okay,
So,
this is Gerbes.
Different.
Harris Teeter, Pick and Save, Metro Market.
Pick and Save is Milwaukee. Okay.
Metro Market, Mariano's.
Mariano's is down by my dad's house.
So Kroger is giving out free hour back boxes for daylight saving time.
Okay.
Starting at noon Eastern time on March 4th, the grocery chain will give away what it calls the hour back box. Kroger said in a news release, releases boxes full of items to help you conquer the mornings after daylight saving with ease, after losing an hour. Each
Okay.
box contains breakfast items such as cold brew concentrate, oat milk, creamer, and frozen breakfast sandwiches.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool too, right?
Sure.
So since this is the 4th, this is kind of a March 4th. This is kind of a Twitch exclusive,
Okay.
but it may go long enough to be there Sunday. There might be some still on Saturday when the YouTube show comes out, and you can go get it really quickly before daylight saving
They'll
time
run
that
out.
night.
Yep.
But oh yeah, and here's the best part:
I
the
like the
boxes,
best
which
part.
will be given on a first come first serve basis, will also contain a gift card that can be redeemed for 1 year of Kroger's Boost membership.
Ooh.
The membership gives free grocery delivery, twice the fuel points, and extra discounts. That's almost worth getting it for.
If you have one around you, yeah.
Yeah. Starting March 7th, Kroger will also be giving out free breakfast items.
Like egg muffins.
Yeah. Breakfast items.
You have to remember not to put the mix in there.
Croissant, egg, and cheese. Not put the what in there?
Mix. They're egg muffins.
Egg McMuffins?
No, can't say that. That's only from one location,
I don't like egg
McDonald's.
McMuffins.
I
I eat egg McMuffins. I like the bagels. Remember we talked about that? I like the McBagels.
Yes, and if I recall correctly, Egg McMuffin Day's coming up too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think you get selling them for $1.
Well,
I
why
should
is
have
there a
looked
show
that up.
subject?
I just when you brought this up, it popped in my head because I heard that when I was driving.
And why
So,
didn't you send yourself a voice message?
oh yeah, I could do that because I have technology that doesn't work
Yeah.
around here.
Get a McDonald's breakfast sandwich for $1 on Sunday.
Was that
That
today?
could be today.
That'll suck because I already went past it today.
It says Sunday. The article is dated today, and it says Sunday. So why would you date an article today and say Sunday? And why not just say today, Sunday? Or let's try another article.
What
This is
day is McMuffin?
oh, February 25th. It's way gone.
March 2nd is the deal today. Yeah, it was today.
National Egg McMuffin Day is on 3/2.
Yep.
Get one for $1 in the app. So this is a time traveler exclusive. Anybody who's
Yeah.
watching our show and can travel in time.
Sure. Except the fuel to go back in time costs more than the saving on your McMuffin.
Yeah, they announced it on February 25th. Didn't
Yeah.
see it. Yeah, see.
Melba Welba.
Should've said something
Melba
last week.
Toaster.
But the Shamrock Shake is there. You can get that.
You
It
know,
sucks.
I missed. Yeah, they don't taste as good as they
Oh, I
used
missed
to.
the plastic, edible plastic shakes. Those were the shakes that were good.
Dude, that's what they have now is the edible plastic. It was back in when we were younger, they were real.
Well, whatever.
Don't you remember what the
Yeah.
edible plastic is all about?
So go to Kroger and go to Jimmy John's, get your free stuff.
Go Gadget?
No, I don't know what edible plastic is all about. This is not edible plastic.
No, that is not edible plastic. When you take a capsule for medication, that capsule is made out of edible
Medication?
plastics. Now,
Medication? Is that like daylight savings time?
no, McDonald's was having a problem with their shakes melting too fast. And through experimentation, they found out if they took the edible plastic, which is like the capsules material, and mixed it in with the mix, when it got cold enough, it would hold the temperature. And of course, being edible, it was perfectly fine for you to eat it. However, doesn't taste quite as good as the original. But most people, convenience sells over people. You know what I'm saying?
Not like a drumstick.
What
The
about
drumstick ice cream, they don't melt.
Just so you know, they do, because I took one out of the freezer. I got interrupted. I went back 8 minutes later, and it was sort of melting on the counter. But oops. So, but you're right. It didn't melt as fast.
Right. Drumsticks don't melt as quickly as regular ice cream because they contain stabilizers, emulsifiers, and other ingredients.
Yep. So,
Guar. Drumsticks contain guar, which slows the melting and helps the ice cream keeps its structure.
You know what's really cool about that? If you let the gars go on vacation, you could eat their gum. It's true. You heard it here first. So, all right. What else we got?
Well, I don't have any idea because you are crazy.
That's right. It's true.
I know. I drove you there.
Yeah. You know what's making me the craziest is I only have like 13 days to get my taxes done. I'm so far behind.
You don't have your taxes done yet?
Hell no.
I'm done filed.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude.
Well, because my network crashed, my computer's crashed, I've got 2 out of my 3 businesses are ready, but the third one I have to spend at least 2 more days on rebuilding it.
Wow. That sucks.
Yep.
So what am I doing in 5 days?
You are going on vacation at the Horse Pistol.
You don't listen to me at all. March 6th, Thursday?
March 6th, Thursday. You're going into the Horse Pistol.
Not going on vacation.
You mean to tell me having surgery is not a vacation?
Is that what people say? They still say that, like when you're going in for plastic surgery. Oh, I went in for, and when you go in for rehab, you went on vacation.
Yep.
No. So this will be the last time you will see me.
That's not true.
Like this, yeah. I will be less of a person and more of a robot.
More of a robot. Titanium?
Yeah.
Ooh. You know what's so cool about titanium? It makes for great golf drivers.
Makes great fireworks shows.
When you make did I send you the guy teeing off with a club that's like 12 feet long?
No.
Pretty cool.
Did you want to?
Would I want to? No.
No. Did you want to send it to me?
Oh, I'd have to find it. That would take time. I thought I sent it to you.
No.
I'll try to find it again. It was pretty cool.
I've seen it.
Oh, you have? Yeah, the thing I was going to ask you if that was real or AI.
Real. They're real. They go with longer shafts all the time. They're illegal, but they make longer shafts all the time.
I mean, the drives look like, a mile. It's like, it
takes practice so you get hitting them straight. Yeah.
Oh, God, yes. But it's like anything else. You know, if you don't practice, unless you have a natural aptitude at something.
So on this one, did they have the guy standing on a platform to hit it?
No.
Because they found out if they put him on a platform to hit it, it's easier to hit it straight than it is to do it at the angle. Like
that would make sense. Yeah.
So it's harder. It's hard to hit it straight like a baseball bat. Whereas if you're up on a platform and swing through, it's easier to hit it straight.
You know what the weirdest thing is? Today at lunchtime, Susie says, "Hey, you want to go visit Steve?" It's like, well, he wants to play golf, and he's not going to be able to play golf for a little while.
Yep. Where do you guys have lunch?
We went to Chili's today.
All right.
So got to see our favorite bartender.
Nice. What'd you get?
Yep. We got oh my God, I know what it's called. It's the
folks. He doesn't not just listen to me. He doesn't listen to himself either.
No, it's terrible. It's a thing where you get 2 mozzarella sticks, 2 Big Mouth bites, and 2 honey chipotle chicken crispers. It's like that, but it has a name.
3 for $3? Or
no,
whatever.
no, it's an appetizer. But we do that and we share it, and then she gets a bowl of soup too. And then she gets the margarita of the month for $6. And today was lemon drop.
And what do you drink, Mr. Drink and
Diet
Driver?
Coke with a lime.
You put the lime in the cocoa.
Put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. Put the lime in the coconut and drip it all up.
Are you sure it's not called the 3 for Me appetizers?
I'm positive it has a name. I'll remember it as you're doing the next thing.
It's not 3 for Me?
No, the 3 for... No, that's something different.
What's that?
The 3... They have a 3 for where you get an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert or a drink or something. They have that, but this is something completely
No, they have
different.
a 3 for Me appetizers.
Okay, seeing that we had to do this, let me go to my Chili's app real quick. And and go to...
There's Chili's right here.
Yeah, I got it.
5 rewards, personalized rewards, pre-birthday pizza, free chips and salsa. Starts with
Triple
magic.
Dipper. That's it. Triple Dipper.
Oh. This is a bad website.
So, anywho,
Click on the appetizer. Right there, Triple Dipper.
Yep. Click. So, but yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, they put new menus out because they had to up the prices again. So, the only nice thing is the margarita is still only $6.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No.
Didn't you used to get the fajitas?
Yes. Now it's $25 for fajitas.
Really?
Wow. Yep. We used to get them for $12.95. Steak fajitas.
You know, you can make those at home cheaper.
I do. You can make anything at home cheaper. Seriously, but the thing is, you need to get out. It's as close as we get to socializing as doing that.
Oh, you socialize?
Well,
cool.
we talked to Brandon. He's an awesome bartender. He's also a waiter for us.
Well, yeah, because when you sit at the bar, though, he's everything.
Yes.
And I would imagine not a lot of business on a Sunday afternoon there.
Oh my God, they're busy.
Oh yeah.
As soon as church lets out, those restaurants are swamped by us.
So you try and get there before the church gets out?
Yeah, we try to get there at 11 o'clock, but today we were a little late. Got there 20 after, and our favorite table was already taken.
Your whole day you were late.
Yeah.
Don't blame it on you made a bigger thing of scallops.
It was bigger.
Your whole day was late. You were late.
It was bigger.
You know what you need to do when you're late like that, Scott?
Tell everybody that they should come in later.
You need to reach for the stars.
Oh, you know what happens when you do that, right?
Well, I don't know. You should put that in a genuine positivity message. And tell us all
Fun
about
Guy
it.
the Entertainer did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Go figure.
All right, well, get Fun Guy the Entertainer in here and tell us how to reach for the stars.
Hi! Reaching for the stars is better when you use deodorant. Dreaming of the stars is better when you share your dreams.
Only if, let's say, this is you. You looking?
Yep.
Now reach for the stars.
Exactly. That's what I was saying right there.
Otherwise, some people don't use deodorant. They just, dude, get out of here.
Yeah.
You walked in the room.
I actually watched another interesting sports-related movie last night.
Wow.
Actually, two of them.
That's getting into sports, folks.
Again, I told you I like the movies that are like that because there's plots, not just a game. but it was about Navajo Indian Reservation, and it was called Resball. So, but yeah, it was. They did the Navajo smoke thing where they right.
No, I
And
don't know.
okay, you got to watch the movie. It's worth watching.
The Navajo smoke thing where they do the what?
Okay, they get rid
Do
of
it again.
the
I wasn't watching this. I wasn't watching. I had something else up on my screen.
the coach, assistant coach, lights his scent thing up and shoots the smoke at each person, and each person sucks the smoke into them, puts it on them, and it clears the bad energy from them. Right? Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So, but it's a Navajo thing. And there was a line somewhere in the movie where somebody made a comment about, underarms stinking like that smoke or something. And it just stuck in my head. So that's hence the positivity message. It has to do with underarms.
Do you guys go watch movies anymore? Go to the theater?
It's been a while. Can't remember what the last one we saw was.
Are you guys into any of the Marvel movies?
Yes.
So, is this new Captain America movie like just totally bombing in the theaters or what?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I heard about it yet.
Well, here's the story I heard. Movie theater ceiling collapses during Captain America screening. Right? Movie theater ceiling collapses during Captain America screening. So, how many people you figure were affected by this? How many people probably got hurt?
2.
Are you reading the article?
No. I'm just saying 2 because I had the sneaking suspicion that it goes down like this and a couple things flake down.
No. Let me show you the picture.
Okay.
There's the picture. Underneath all the words is the whole ceiling falling down. Look. See that?
Oh, yeah. That's pretty big.
Yeah. So you want to redo your number?
Yeah. Oh. I get
It's
it
a
now.
Captain America screening.
Right. But it's the way you started this off about how it must not be popular anymore. I'll go with 8.
Okay. 0. There were only 2 people in the whole theater.
Okay.
And the funny part is, I'm going to bring this back up. I should have said something beforehand. But you see the firemen are in there, right?
Yes.
See the firemen right there?
Well, it hasn't come back on the screen, but I saw him. Yes.
See it?
Yes. Yeah. Cursor right on him. Can't miss
Look,
him.
the movie's still playing.
Right.
They didn't shut the movie off. See, they fell down, but they're still showing the movie.
There you go.
Yeah, nobody got hurt because there was only 2 people in the whole theater. That movie must be doing really bad.
Well, if it was a screening, it could have been because of the time that they were doing it.
Say it. Captain America Brave New. It was at 8 p.m. on a Wednesday.
Yeah. So, but anywho's,
2 people were inside the theater at the time, but fortunately, no injuries were reported.
I think I told you when we did it during last summer, we bought a new TV, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you like to go out because you like to socialize.
The TV had such crappy sound that we hooked up our Samsungs from the other TV's sound bar. All right, which made much better sound. The problem is whenever you watch a Marvel movie, you have to crank it up to 40 to hear the people talking. And as soon as a scene comes in with any kind of action, you got to drop it down to 12 because it's going thump, thump, boom. It's like
a setting you can change. There's a setting you can change for that.
I'll have to look that up because I'll tell you, Susie gets so pissed off.
I forget what it's called, but you can set it for like theater mode or TV mode or whatever. There's a setting you can change for that.
Yeah, I should do that, but I like the sound. It sounds so awesome.
Well, it'll just balance it. It'll bring the talking up.
Yeah. So,
So did you
Anywho,
know? So did you know that BMW has an infotainment center? BMW cars, even though they're crappy drivers, people own them. But did you know that they like had the iKnob? You know, like the iPhone and all that. They had the iKnob,
I don't.
and the iKnob's been around for like 20 years, and I've never heard of Apple trying to sell them.
Okay,
Or
I've
sue
never
them.
even heard of an iKnob.
Yeah. So, but they killed it. BMW killed the iKnob.
That would make sense.
It's now because of all new technology. It's now iDrive.
Okay. Well, it's just natural because in the old days it was video killed the radio star.
But the coolest part about this is their new dashboard. Although I do see some problems. Again, okay. I'll tell you, remember I do the marketing meeting like, oh, we got this feature, but if we put this feature in, this is why people are going to buy it, right? So first
Yes.
I'm going to show you the dashboard.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show you how I think the pitch meeting went. For them to go, yeah, it's got this feature, it does this. But this one feature right here, that's going to make the difference.
At BMW, we've always believed that driving is all about you,
There's the
the
iKnob.
driver. So 24 years ago, we created BMW iDrive and designed new standards for driver orientation that have continuously evolved, all for creating a truly smarter drive. Today, we reimagined the cockpit from scratch, placing comfort and control in your hands, turning the center stage toward you and delivering the right information, the right time, in the right place, formed purely around you. Created to keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road. Reinventing driver orientation with the first ever BMW panoramic iDrive.
Okay. When you're done, I got to make a comment too.
Go for it. Make your comment, and then we'll do the pitch meeting.
Okay. The whole angling the screens and stuff towards the driver makes so much sense to me because one of the things that drives me crazy of these console units is you have to turn your head and look down, which means you can't see out your windshield anymore to see anything on your unit. It's just stupid.
Okay. So let's talk about that.
Okay.
Do you see how they turned the screen towards the driver? Take a
An
look at the
external
screen
mount?
that's on them. No, it's still flush. They just made it a trapezoid instead of a rectangle. They slanted it so it's not really turned towards the driver. It's the sides are slanted. See it?
Right.
Now, if it was actually turned toward the driver, that'd be better. And then the secondary dashboard, which is cool, up along the windshield, right?
Yes.
There's shit way over here by the
Yes.
passenger.
Right.
Okay, so we want to look. Okay, right here. What about the stuff that's behind there? How am I supposed to see that?
Exactly.
And there, see, that's not really turned towards you. They just slanted it. So here's the pitch meeting. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the screen cattywampus, so nothing will fit on it squarely, right? Because nothing will fit on it anymore. But we can say we turned it towards the driver. When in actuality, we made the screen size actually smaller because it's unusable space. And then we're going to put stuff all the way across the windshield, but we're going to block it by this screen. And then we're going to put shit way over on the other side so you can't see it. So you're going to keep your eye on the road, but to see it, you're going to have to lean way over to the passenger side. Hello?
Yeah. You know what really baffles me is I remember a movie. I can't remember the actor in it, but he was obviously a famous man, leading actor. He had to learn he had to be able to speak Russian fluently to steal a Russian jet and bring it back.
Sky Fox. Sky Fox?
So,
Clint
something
Eastwood?
like that. You know what I'm talking about, right? And they've got the full heads-up display. That's what drivers need, is that. Because, and the technology's been around for 30 freaking years. Why the hell are we not having it? Because, like, when I'm plowing snow and stuff, I'm trying to look at my backup camera, my 2 mirrors, or all 3 mirrors. It's just ridiculous. I should have that as soon as I put it in reverse. I should have it right in front of my face so I know what I'm seeing, what's behind me.
1982 movie Firefox.
Firefox.
Clint Eastwood. Damn, I'm good.
Okay. Yep.
Stealing a Soviet MiG-31 jet fighter. A Warner
So
class.
what year was that again?
82.
Right. Now, granted, okay, it was a movie.
Doesn't matter. They had heads-up displays then.
They had heads-up displays already back then. So why don't we have them in our cars? It would be so much safer.
We do. We just don't like them, I guess. I don't know. I almost bought a car with a heads-up display. What?
Oh, man. I can't.
What?
I just started scanning over at the show subjects.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to bring it up right now, but I am shocked at the moment.
Oh, you want to skip to that one?
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we're almost there already. So, that is.
Yeah. Well, it's the subject after this one. We'll just switch them.
Okay.
Why didn't you tell us?
I just noticed it. I don't you remember?
You live there. You go out and socialize.
No,
you just told me you go out and socialize. How is this not big news in town?
Ernie hasn't lived here in a long time.
Doesn't matter.
But
people take pride in people who grew up in their area.
Yeah.
So for those of you, since Scott won't tell you, I don't know why he won't tell you, Ernie Gygax Jr. has passed away.
Yep.
Why is that a big deal?
Well,
Ernie Gygax, who helped shape early D&D, has died. Gygax Jr., who continued his father Gary Gygax's legacy through the host of TTRPG endeavors, passed away on February 27th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to game with him.
I know.
I was his dungeon.
That's why I'm like, oh, we go out, we socialize, and we. Yeah. You apparently don't do the socializing thing very well.
Don't. Seriously, we don't. Our socializing is going out on Sunday and seeing Susie's brother and nephew, and then we're done. That's our socializing.
Well, that's not socializing. That's visiting family. Well, visiting family and socializing are two different things.
Well, when we go to a restaurant, I socialize with everybody.
Yeah,
and Susie's just like, will you shut up?
Nobody said anything? Man, that's a shame.
So, yeah. He was younger than me, too. So
yeah, well, he was junior. Dad started it. Doesn't say how old he was when he died. Let's see if I can look him up. Yeah, this is how the show subjects get screwed up, folks, because he...
Yeah, it's weird. But you're right, because I obviously do. I have been more active with my Facebook feed. I've been keeping up on it.
Well, somebody should have posted it there.
Somebody should have, and I got no messages about that at all.
Well, it doesn't even say they got a GoFundMe page.
Granted, I don't spend a lot of time on my Facebook on Sunday because it's Susie's day.
Let's go this way. Let's just add the word age. Here we go. 52.
Yeah. Which is pretty young. I mean, granted, 200 years ago, that's ancient, but.
Yeah. He was born in 1960. What?
Yeah.
He can't be 52 if he was 1960.
Nope.
I don't know how old he was then. Maybe that's Gygax Sr. No. because Gary was born on July 27th, 1938. Oh, August. No, that's Alexander.
Okay, there's two Ernie Gygaxes. There's Ernie Gygax and Ernie Gygax Jr.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Senior was born in 38. I got that.
No, that was Gary, wasn't it?
Or Gary. Or yeah,
Yes.
it was Gary. Yeah, Ernest Gygax was born in 38 also. Oh, that's Gary. Shit. Ernest Gary Gygax, 1938 to July 1938. What? I don't know.
Yeah.
Gary Gygax is 69. I don't know. Ernie Gygax doesn't say. Firstborn son of Gary Gygax. I don't know.
Yeah. I believe there were two wives and a couple different kids.
Yeah, there are a couple wives and a lot of lawsuits.
Yeah. So, anywho's.
But yeah.
Part of the problem is since they moved to WotC, which is Wizards of the Coast, in California, there's not a lot of that around here anymore. It's all gone. TSR.
His house is still there?
Well, Stone Manor's there. He lived there for quite a while.
Yeah. So I blame this next story on you and me.
It's you and I.
Yeah, and it's daylight savings time.
Man. Sometimes I wonder about you, Steve. All right, so what's the next story? We already did that one.
And you're a terrible listener. YOUR.
Oh, yes, I know all about that because that's one of the few places that Susie used to
why
like
do
to
you
go
keep
to.
it a mystery? I lead you into it. All you've got to say is, I blame us for this. Yeah, I know all about that. So let's just do the whole story and not tell anybody what the story's about, Scott.
That sounds like a great idea. That's what I was trying to do until you rudely interrupted me.
Okay, next story.
Next story.
Or are you going to tell people what this story is?
What story were we on? Oh, we were on the
one that's
Joann
your and my
Fabrics story,
fault
right?
that it happened.
Joann Fabrics?
Yeah.
Why would it be our fault that they went out of business?
When was the last time you went shopping there?
I never went shopping.
There you go.
I see where you're going with this. But Susie used to go there once in a while. And I guess I should say I went in there with her.
When was the last time she went?
Probably been over a couple years now. Pandemic.
There you go.
So
I've been shopping there within the last 10 years.
Yeah.
I haven't been there within the last 6 or 7.
Exactly.
Joann Fabrics is going out of business and closing all 800 of its stores.
Part of the problem is it's something that Susie brought up multiple times. It's very time intensive to create clothing. You go to you go to any big box store, you get something on clearance sale for $5. You can't make it yourself for $5.
God says he's got a big box.
Yeah. Why would I have a big box, you silly boy? But yeah, I would. That's their sales down because when we were putting the new seats in the bus and we went to get the foam for the seats, we went to Joann Fabrics, and I want to say that 1 cube of foam for one seat was $30, and I'm like, what?
Well, it cost me too much to ship it to you, so
yeah. Is it cheaper by you? Meh.
You don't listen to me.
I do listen to you, Steve, but you're so confusing.
No, I'm not. You just don't pay attention.
You are.
All right, so is it time to go political?
No, because you got to wait until after the show's done.
Okay.
Because you want to talk about Illinois.
What does the show subject say?
It says Illinois wants to waste more money. So you're telling me that they're going to throw it down the waste chute?
Yeah. Yeah. They're broke. They're running a deficit. And guess what they're going to do? See what that says?
It says new Illinois state flag designs unveiled.
They're going to design a new state flag.
Well, that makes perfect sense. It's time.
When
The
you're
old
broke,
flag.
you're a
Well-
business, that's when you're going to spend time creating a new state flag, a
Well,
new
of course.
logo when you're broke, when you're going out of business.
Yeah, see, it's all about optics, Steve. It's optics.
I got some optics for you. Here's
Look!
the top 10 finalists.
Oh, that's hideous.
What the hell is that supposed to be? The Chicago Star and then the I and the American flag or something?
Mm,
Okay, what
Illinois
about that
Tollway?
one?
I have no idea what it has to do with Illinois.
Okay, here is my favorite one out of all of them.
Okay, that's a
I see a
shoreline.
vase. You probably see two naked women having carnal knowledge of each other. Isn't that what
no,
that is?
I see the shoreline.
Shoreline?
Yeah,
No.
the beach.
No, you really
That's not
don't.
what it is?
No.
Okay.
The blue side
Oh,
is
wait a minute.
Lincoln.
Wait a minute. The blue, I see that now. That's Lincoln on the blue side. I moved my perception and I saw it.
And what's the red
Interesting.
side?
The red side. Oh, my name is Alfred Hitchcock.
No, that's the outline of the west shape of Illinois.
Okay.
So if you want to say you see the shoreline, yeah, that's the Mississippi River there.
Okay.
But
All right.
yeah.
I see it now. Okay. I was
But
focused
why-
on the wrong part.
What the hell's that?
Oh, that's easy. That's pieces of pie.
No, it's some kind of city of industry in the gears or some weird.
Oh, I like the pie better.
There's the city of Chicago Star again. This is stupid. That's even stupider. Look at this one. Here's a modern one.
The three
Flatland.
wise men of Bethlehem.
Flatlander. I mean, it might as well be like, I don't know what that might as well be. And then here you go. Let's just
That's
take the
that
flag we already have and add red and blue stripes to it.
Ooh, good idea.
And then there's this one. This is the dumbest thing that they're spending money on that I've ever seen in my life. And then, when they do the flag, they're going to have to redo all the flags and all the buildings and redo all the flags on all the uniforms, redo all the flags on all the stationery. This is the
Okay.
dumbest waste of money I've ever seen in my life.
What if instead of having these flags come from China, they were all manufactured in Illinois?
Yeah, what do you want to bet they're not? What do you want to bet they all come from China too?
Well, of course.
You want to know why I know that? How many
Because it's
fabric mills are there in the United States?
like 2. That's it. Did they all go? I thought we still had
There are
2.
no fabric mills in the United States.
Could have sworn there
You
was still
cannot
one in
buy
Georgia.
fabrics. Cannot what?
I could have sworn there was still one in Georgia.
Not making fabric. Sewing,
Yeah.
cutting and sewing, but not making the fabric.
Bumbers.
Yeah, China's the only place you get fabric now in the world. Stupid. 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 So you know what that means, right?
It's going to happen. Since it's stupid, it's going to happen.
See what I just did? Hit refresh.
There's a refresh.
Refresh your soul subject so you can see what I did. God.
Yeah. Oh. Refresh. Oof.
So what time is it, Scott?
Ooh. Why did that move over again? It's time for our word of the week.
Yes. Now, I know that Amelia Perez is up for a lot of awards tonight at the Oscars. And there was a lot of
Okay.
scandal going on about Amelia Perez. You know about that, right? We talked
No.
about that. We talked about it on the show.
We
Well,
did.
the star of the show is a transvestite. And back when he was a guy, he posted a lot of stuff that they brought back up that he posted about George Floyd and stuff like that. So now they banned him from going to the Oscars and they took him off the Oscar thing, even though Amelia Perez got 13 Oscars. So is that why
Okay.
you picked our word of the week? because
No.
Selena Gomez is the co-star in that movie?
No. Not even close.
Well, don't tell us what the word means, but just tell us what the word is. And are you sure you didn't pick this because of Selena Gomez?
I'm positive. The
I think
word
you
of the
did.
week is selenology.
Selenology.
No. Check it. I
Selenology.
did it.
Selena
I did it several
Gomezology.
times.
Selena Gomezology.
It's selenology.
It's Selenaology.
It is
It's
not.
all about Selena Gomez.
There's no A in there.
And there's no S in daylight savings time. And yet here we are.
You are a pain in the ass.
Yes, I am. But come on, you got to admit that's a good tie-in.
Okay, I'll go with it, except that it tied in with stuff we talked about before.
Multiple tie-ins.
It does.
We didn't talk about before. We totally talked about Emilia Perez. The Oscars are going on tonight as we're doing our show. And we did talk about daylight savings time.
Aren't the Oscars done already? Oh, no. They're still going. Holy crap.
It ties in so
I
well.
believe you.
All right, so what is selenology?
It's a branch of astronomy that deals with the moon.
Isn't that phrenology, where you feel the bumps on your head?
Yes, but that's not where the moon is. And no, Stephen, I'm not talking about you dropping your pants and bending over.
Feeling your butt.
Yes.
So selenology is the art of feeling your butt. So phrenology is feeling the bumps in your head.
The reason I came up with this particular word is
because you were touching somebody's butt.
No, because we had the planets line up. We talked about in the genuine positivity message about reaching for the stars.
The moon is not a planet. The moon is a satellite.
Yes.
I would argue Pluto with you, but there is no argument about the moon. The moon is a satellite.
Pluto is still a planet. I don't give a shit.
Planos. Well.
So,
but
anywho.
Go ahead.
You're lying at this point.
Well, I just thought you were going to do the Disney joke since you said Pluto. I thought you were going to say your wife is cheating on you. I said, I thought you said she was crazy. I said, no. I said she was fucking goofy.
Yeah.
With that,
a Disney joke.
With that, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is a bad life decision, I think
not a bad life decision.
You Please sure that's what
watch
other shows
channels. Go down to whathappened.world.
It's down there. It really is.
The moon is smiling on us. Only if you turn sideways and let the crack turn that way is the moon smiling.
That's right.
But live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive. Live and love life, and have a good one.